makeup tutorial. Ooh, my brows look good though. Ooh. To my very first makeup get ready with me. I'm not gonna really call this a tutorial because I don't know if I'm good enough to like teach, you know, how to do something, how to apply makeup. So we're just calling this a kind of watch me put on my makeup or something like that. So I'm moisturizing my lips with Carmex to begin with, and I do not recommend. I do not recommend Carmex. It's terrible. So the first thing I'm going to do is my brows, and I may actually separate and do the brows in a whole, put that in a different video, but maybe not. I keep looking down here. But today I'm going to use the Ardell. I got this from Sally's. Pretty much everything that I'm going to mention will be linked down below. But I typically use this by Sonia Kashuk. Child, it has been through it. It's like pretty much empty, and I didn't really feel like going to Target to get some more, so Sally's is closer to me, so I just picked this up. Not sure if I'm going to like it. Let me get my mirror. Stop playing. I'm not going to pretend that I can see because I don't have my glasses on. So I'm going to try something a little new, but it's moisturizing my skin because I can feel that it's dry. So I'm using this Shea Moisture. It's like a jelly, and it's not moisturizing at all. So I think I'm gonna take it back. I tried it last night for the first time, and my skin just feels super dry. All right, so I'm trying something new, and I probably shouldn't try a new brow routine today, but we're gonna see how this goes. All right, so actually, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Let me go back to what I know, especially if I'm attempting to help somebody learn how to do their brows. Let me do what I know, girl. Let's focus. All right. So you want a good angled brush, and this is EcoTools. It's like 13 years old. Had a really long time. And again, this is the Sonia Kashuk brow. I don't even know what they call it because everything has been rubbed off. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush here and kind of wipe off the excess. And then, so what you need to do is start out with groomed brows, because that's just going to be, it's going to give you an easier canvas to work with versus, having unkempt brows. It's going to be a little hard for you to fill in and whatnot. So definitely have your brows arched as best you can. My brows are pretty much on the struggle bus, but at least I got a little bit. So yeah, so you want to take, and what I do first is I just kind of make that line underneath. Let's see here. And I don't like to create brows. I just like to work with what I actually have, because I don't like the cartoon brow look. It's not really me. So pretty much just draw that line to help the shape or accentuate the shape on the bottom. So that's the first thing. So the next thing I do is I go on top, and I want to make them a little bit thicker, or I don't know if that should be, if thicker is the proper word, or wider. So I like to create that's too flat. So let's go. I just have a feeling my brows are going to look horrible simply because I'm trying to show you all how I do mine and they're going to come out wrong. All right, so that's pretty much the shape. And then I flatten the brush and I just kind of go up like that. I don't add any more product, just go up. Like so. Still not 100% happy with them, but we're gonna roll with it for now. Okay, so there. I don't like to like draw the corner here on because that's that cartoon look that I don't like. So this, I think this is normally, I forget which brow is normally the good one. I forgot. Hold on, I'll be able to tell you in a second once I get to doing this other one. But I think we all have like one good brow and then one struggle brow. So I think this is my good one right here. I'm trying to be able to see and show you all at the same time. So you want to make strokes, short strokes. You don't want to just do a harsh line. See if I hold my mirror up, you all can see a little bit more. And of course, if you mess up, no worries because that's what concealer is for. So you can see that. I don't have to make much of an effort on this brow. And then again, flat brush and just ever so slightly fill that in. So the front of the brow, you want it to be lighter and then go darker as it goes back. You definitely don't want the front of your brows to be super or as dark as the rest of it because then it just looks really unnatural. And that's that cartoon brow that I mentioned. So that's pretty much the shape and that I normally go for. And now usually at this stage I will go in with some eyeshadow, deep brown, I think it's Embark by MAC. But I'm gonna see if I can make this brush work. I mean, this is not a brush, this pencil works, so let's see. And I'm just going to attempt to do the, like, fill in from the middle. I don't know if I feel anything being deposited. Let's see. It's a very dry pencil, and that's why I don't really like pencils because they tend to be super dry. And like I can't even tell if it's doing anything. I think it's doing something. It did something. I don't know if I like that something. I gotta get my MAC palette, just dirty. And this right here is Embark. And I'm just gonna take my same angle brush. I said this wasn't gonna be a tutorial, but I can't help it. Okay, so go in there with that, just a little bit of that Embarked. And this is just going to warm up the brow because it's really dark to me. And I don't really like that look. So I'm just going to go in And you see, I don't know if you can see, but there's still a line there. So I want to go in and brush up to kind of break up that line, like so. Okay. And then I just kind of go in here one time, so it's not so harsh, just a little bit. And so that's that for now. All right. So now I want to clean. I have another angle brush, I swear. I just can't see to find it. Clean off this brush yet again. Now, as far as sculpting my brows, I have been using this. I started using this recently. It's not my fave, but my fave are my MAC. What are these? Oh God, these are called Studio Finish concealers. I have one in NW45, and I think this one's in C40. I'm not sure because I've had them so long that the doohickey came off. But see, this is the lighter one, and then this is the dark. Oh, wait. Both of the little plastic deals came off. So I have these two colors, and I normally mix them because this one is really, really light, obviously. So I typically will mix the two so they're not so, it's not so bright. My brows look decent. I don't necessarily have to do this stuff, but I'm so used to doing it that I'm going to do it. And I have a shirt on, by the way. I'm not naked. All right, so we're gonna go underneath, and this is if you mess up. Oh Lord, 14 minutes. I'm gonna have to chop a lot of this out. This is if you mess up your brows, yada yada. This is just gonna help you go in and clean it up. So when I talk, I'm just going to go in the brow. And you're just gonna blend that down. If you notice, I go all the way to the front of the brow, and then release that. And that means it's not going to right away far. So I take my finger, really as much as I can, and then I take and do this number. I take this here and raise the front. And see how clean that is? It's still cleaner. You know, some people like this whole soldier brow thing, it takes 16, but all right, so I'm gonna go back in, mix my two concealers and do the other brow. And you see, I can clean up the brows right here. So this concealer will help you, isn't it? And when you are, once you create more marks, natural arch, when you get to the section where you create the arch, you just go a little bit higher, actually into the brow hair to create that lift in this area. And that is what I do, and my brows are pretty flat. And I don't really have a natural arch in them. Now, what we want to do very carefully is go in. Some people, I used to go on top with concealer. However, I stopped doing it because I found it super hard to blend, and you get that halo brow situation that nobody wants. So I'm going to go in with my foundation, which I hope that I like. I'm trying this for the first time. The matte and poreless, I typically will use the one for oily skin. No, whatever that, no, the dewy one, but I ran out. So we're going to see, sis, how I like this. So I just take a little bit of it. And go on top. Just not have to, but just do it. Alrighty. So that's that. The next thing I'm going to do is check my phone because even though I said I wasn't working this afternoon, my broker still texts me. Sure. Sis, can I get a day off? It's Saturday. Come on. All right. So the next thing I'm going to go in and do is color correct. I don't typically do this on a regular basis, but from time to time, I will color correct. But let me put on my primer first. When it comes to primer, I don't know, sis. I don't know, sis. Um, I don't see a difference personally. Wipe off my hand. All right, so you look. I already look pale and washed out. All right. So I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl. I also have a orange in this palette that I've never used, and this is the NYX Deep Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette. I think it was like $14. No, was it that much? I think it was $14. So I will be right back to finish everything. Let me go and do reach out to this client that I need to reach out to now. We'll be right back, sis. Okay, it took me like 2 minutes. I got that done. I feel like my lighting is bad. So I'm gonna take and just, my skin has been breaking out. Well, it hasn't been like the last month because I think I found some skincare products to actually work. But I'm still, of course, dealing with the hyperpigmentation of it all, and my glasses like give me this black line. Should we try the whole? This is turning into not being my everyday. Should we do our Laura Mercier, or should we do our brand new Sacha Buttercup underneath? I'm so excited about this. I'm trying this for the first time, and I have been wanting to try it for like the last couple of years, but I refused to pay for shipping, and it was like $20 for this, and I think the shipping was like $8. I'm like, nah, So I decided to look on Amazon because I'm always on Amazon, and they had it. And because I'm a Prime member, I'm special, and I didn't have to pay for shipping, so I got it for $20. But since Miss Laura is almost out, I think I'm gonna use her. I don't know what to do. All right, so we're gonna try to. I don't know if I can ethically title this my everyday slate. All right, so next, what I'm going to do is my foundation, and I always pour it on something. All right, so next I'm going to go in with the Fit Me 35 Deep Fonts. I normally use the one that I think is Cafe, but they didn't have it. So this one is like uber light. So conceal and highlight. All right, then because this is like, I don't want to play myself too much, I go in with Fawn. Just kidding, let me get the new one because I'm not about to struggle with that. No, actually, this is Warm Honey. This is Fawn. Let's see if I can get some out because Warm Honey is light too. Just a little bit. Damn it. Okay, just kidding. We ain't gonna be able to get nothing else out of there. So go on top. I just like to do this just to, but this was like almost just, well, it has a little bit more. This is Ski Chase. More color to it. Right. We need thumbnail. Hashtag thumbnail. All right, so we're gonna let this dry, just a ski taste, because that's what Auntie Jackie does. Okay. So while I'm waiting on that to dry down some, let me go ahead and put my contour. my contour. I wish I had an accent, like an English accent, but I don't. How can I have been born in England? Where are you? Y'all, I wear glasses, and your girl is like so blind. See, I had to get it right up on me for me to see it. All right, so I use this Sonia Kashuk. Child, this brush been through it. This is a Sonia Kashuk brush from Target. It's old. It don't have no number on it or nothing. And then I go into this darker shade here. I'm not sure that it has a name, but IV, it is the contour shade. Yes, it comes out so much easier than the Laura Mercier dip. Next, I'm going to go in with something that is discontinued, I think. Last time I heard this is the Golden Bronze Iridescent Loose. And this is what I use to highlight. Morphe 310. Now at this point, I'm just trying to speed up because this is way too long. It's almost an hour. It typically takes me like 30 minutes for an everyday look. I think I'm just gonna do a wash of color on my lid. Let's see. I don't know what this is, but I'll show you. It's this one right here. Oops, it's that one. Dang, let me see if I can. Saddle, that's what it is. And I just want to kind of neutralize my lids because obviously I have very dark circles. And I just want to neutralize that a little bit. And then I'm going to do my nose highlight. Bit there. Auntie Jackie don't like that, but I like a little bit. You can't really see it. All right. And then look at my face. Oh, then I wanted to kind of highlight my what do you call this? My lid. I'm gonna go with my pinky finger, just in the middle. And the purpose of that is to just bring a little bit of light and luminousness to your. Now, I think, who did this? Shayla. I think Shayla did this. I get this from her. Makeup by Shayla. I think so. Don't you dare fall. I've had this for like 3 years. I can't. If they don't have any more, I can't. I just can't waste it. All right, so, and it's my favorite highlighter. I just want to kind of blend them there. See how the light catches it? It's a little mysterious. All right, what is next? Okay, so you all get to witness me struggle with these things called lashes. Now, I love them. I do, but I don't know how to wear them. But I have to learn. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the glue. Now, let me tell you what the struggle is. I mean, one is applying them is a struggle, and two, this glue, it gets in my eyeball because apparently I put too much on and my eyes like can't take it. So hopefully that won't happen today. I'm gonna try to put on just a little. Probably too much. See, that's the problem. All right. So go ahead and do both of them and let them sit because this duo glue takes a minute to dry. From Lancome, from Sephora, Monsieur Big. Yeah, it's a bomb. All right. Ooh, okay. Wish me luck, sis. The dramas with your mama, because I should have known that Wispies weren't gonna be, the plug. The Wispies wasn't gonna be goat. But I have to say that this is the best I've ever done. Applying lashes. And so far my eyes aren't burning. So let's hurry up. Alright, so what is next? Bottom lashes. Sis. Are we done? I ordered, is this cork? What is this? No, this is NYX. Where's my cork? This is NYX Mahogany. I don't know where my cork is. But I ordered the Patrick Starr Mama Star lip gloss. I think that's what it's called. So you want to take off any what do you call that? Gloss. Lip balm, because in your lip you won't stick. You want to get the majority of it off. And if you put it on prior to starting your makeup routine, your lips should be nice and moisturized and not exfoliated really well last night. I'm trying to do the overdrawn look a little bit. Just like a little, not like, did a little bit. NYX has the best liners for the low. Alright, my favorite nude of the hour is Strip Me Down by MAC. It's like a peachy nude. Are you laughing at me? Why? Hater. My 4-year-old is a hater. Sis, I didn't really do the overdrawn thing, did I? I just can't do it. Blend. Don't have them harsh liner lines. If people can tell like where your liner starts and stops, keep blending, sis. All right. So that is the look. More of a deep. Oh, I didn't do that right. So no deep part for you. Get her on. Let's see. I don't have my iron, but I typically like to bring a little piece of hair over to hide that closure. Let's see if that'll work. The specs for the hair will be down below. I created a wig. Made a wig rather. Flyaways. This is some Lottie Body mousse for flyaways. And yeah, so I curled this hair like 3 days ago. Just some loose situations. And the last, oh Jesus, how am I gonna get this down to, you know, something someone is going to sit and watch? I'm gonna take my powder from MAC that I actually used to wear. I haven't worn in a long time, but oh Lord, I don't usually. Oh Lord, I can't see. Oop, oop, wait, okay. I like using powder, like your face powder, more than like a liquid or a cream concealer because it seems to be slightly more natural and not as harsh. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go and fix my life as far as it relates to, you know, my curls and whatnot. But ooh, don't tip the camera. I'm ashy. But anyway, this is the final look. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like I just kind of stumbled through the whole thing simply, well, let me look up here. Simply because this is my first time doing a get ready with me or a makeup tutorial. Ooh, my brows look good though. Ooh, okay, okay. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't you dare leave without thumbs upping, giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, comment down below, and let me know. I don't know, just give me some feedback. Did I do a good job or no? But make sure you all come back. And if you want to see more of my makeup tutorials, Please let me know. Makeup is a passion of mine. I absolutely love doing it, but I've never felt like I was good enough to share on this prestigious platform of the YouTube. So let me know if I did a good job, darling. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy manifesting, and I'll see you in the next one. Say bye.
Bye.